Alright, we are in the game, and we are streaming now, and it's gonna be live. There it goes. Alright, so, I apologize, about the wait. If you have been waiting, I had to microwave some food real quick, because I really wanted to eat something real quick before we start, and I'm just gonna numb on it in between takes. I just microwaved a protein bowl. That's pretty tasty. So for those of you who have never heard this game, this is called Tavern Talk. It's a game that's kind of where you own a tavern. You make drinks off of ability. Like, you can make a intelligence drink, or a charisma drink, or a strength-based drink, that kind of thing. And you create quests, and later on you unlock different quests for different things, and you kind of encourage the characters to either take option A or option B for a certain quest. Last time we played, there was this vampire who had his cape of invisibility stolen by his ex-fiancée. I'm assuming they didn't get married, or they did get married and he's later gonna file a divorce. I couldn't really tell. And the rogue took the quest, but we haven't been able to discover whether or not he successfully stole the cloak back, or did he fail and he didn't get the cloak back. I'm not sure. The options were inspire him to also go invisible and steal it, or try to outwit the girl. So that stole it. So we chose also go invisible and go steal it, if I remember correctly. And I'm hoping he was able to steal it back, but I have no idea, because we haven't been able to hear the results. So I'm hoping we are able to do that today. But before we go live, before we get started, I need to announce that I'm live on Pickcourt, so give me just one moment. I also went ahead and posted on Blue Sky. There we go. Oh, I forgot to do hashtags. Slight disclaimer, I am kind of sick. My throat has been giving me a lot of issues, but we are going to try to do this anyway, despite that. Okie dokie. There we go. Honestly, this game is kind of adorable, so I'm glad we're playing this game. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and post in a few Discord servers that I am live. I'm still posting on a few Discord servers. Give me a moment. Sorry about that. I was also DMing a friend. There we go. Okay, so we have posted in that server, posted in that server, posted in that server. Honestly, I don't want to post in too many servers. We did post on Blue Sky. So we are good. Okay. We will hit play, I guess. Why is there two? Oh, there's the auto save, and then there's the save that we did. Alright. So, we are in Act 2, Starlight Sauna. A New Dawn. A New Dawn. We're starting off with the dwarf lady. I love it. Innkeep. Rhea. You've got any new lines for me? Perhaps, but I only trade them for new ones of your own. Huh. Make me a drink. I had a long night. Want to tell me about that? No. I get it. You need stamina first. What I need is defense to ward off your questions. I'll go check if I serve that. Alright, we're good. Oof. Goodness, that was a lot of coughing. Let me just drink some water. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and check the recipe, because I don't remember exactly what this is. Alright, defense. Ah, yes, this is the one. So for those of you who have never seen this before, this is Ondu, the beautiful, beautiful little monster that if you make the drink wrong for whatever reason, like for example, let's say we accidentally add this even though it's not one of the ingredients, we can just pour it in his little stomach. Yes, there we go. Little Ondu eats our mistakes. He's adorable as hell. I love him. No. So this is dexterity, intelligence, defense, strength, and charisma. And then these right here gives infusions of different types. So this one gives a different infusion, this one gives a different infusion, and it gives like different power-ups and stuff. So this one requires a lot of defense, but it also requires 1 star of charisma and attack for strength. So we're just going to do 1 star, and then 1 star, and then 3 stars of this one. There we go. And whenever he holds up the sign, by the way, that's how you know you made the drink correctly. If you've never played this game, that's a good tidbit, because, trust me, if he's not holding the sign, that means you've made it wrong. Some defense to keep your favorite innkeeper at bay. Who says you're my favorite? I might be after this drink. Fair enough. You're climbing up there. I'm very happy to hear that. Now I've got a question for you. You think you can handle that? I'll try my very best, Mrs. Frostgrip. Miss. My bad. I was about to say, I don't think this gal is married yet, Mr. Innkeep. Why are you assuming? I just thought since you're a catch, keep it to yourself. Yeah, that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. That is absolutely hilarious. Oh my gosh. I'm laughing like really hard right now, but it's not coming out because my throat hurts. Alright. Is Kyle here? I was looking for him around town, but not a single lad or lassie have seen him. That's a good question. I don't know where the fuck the bastard is. Thought maybe he got crushed by a fallen star. Worried? No. I see. I think he should be waking up right about now. Oh, there's Kyle. To give some context, by the way. Oh, interesting. His name is actually not Kyle. His name is Alphonse Louis Frederick Durit Doswain. And I probably pronounced that wrong. But he was a vampire. And people call him Kyle for short. Because his name's way too fucking long. And it's hilarious that people do that. Real? There he is. Oh, I missed you so terribly. I thought you had died, or worse, abandoned me. I thought the terrible fathers of time had taken a new friend from me yet again. I'm fine. Are you sure? 8. I'm gonna imagine that whenever he is like desperately worried about her, she's just like chilling and she's taking a sip of her drink going like a Can you see her too, Innkeep? Yes, very much so. By the dragons! So she's not a dream nor a fragment of my past. I'm very happy you're not dead, Rhea. Thanks. Would you like to see the gift I bought you? Gift? When I was at the market all by myself, missing you terribly, I found these gorgeous earrings that reminded me of you. Ah, I'll put them on. Oh my god! Oh shit. Oh my god. He literally put the earrings on. You guys, hang on, I'm gonna take this, we're gonna zoom in really loud. Look at the earrings. Look at the little earrings. Can you guys see it? Hang on, we're just gonna zoom in even bigger. See the little earrings? The little earrings. That's so cool. It actually suits her. It suits her real nice. Okay, we're gonna have to. You're gonna have to. This is gonna take some adjusting. Hang on. Okay. Okay, there we go. Wait. And then dot. Are those sons? Yes, because your friendship lights out my undead life. Dot. What do you think? I like them. They match me other jewelry. The craftsmanship is decent. Oh, that's fucking cute. She actually likes the gift. That's fucking glorious. I gotta say, this is like my favorite interaction between them. This is so fucking cute. You mentioned you liked leatherback clasps. I do like them. When did I see that? Not sure. At some point, maybe I dreamed it. That is very likely. Speaking of dreams, I had the strangest dream about the stars falling down the other day. They crashed onto Gaia like a rain of fire, or beautiful fireworks. There must have been something wrong with my drink. ... Anyhow, Rhea, where did your slime go? It was, washed away by the falling stars. The rain of the falling stars. Oh. So the empty night sky wasn't a dream. No, guess Quesapilla couldn't carry it all anymore, or something. Incredible. So it wasn't one of your strange drinks, Inky. Does that mean I could drink another one without a vision of falling ferments again? Worth a try. Then I would like to try, preferably something to make me strong enough to lift a star. Just in case I would like to. I'll see what I can do. Alright, so we're making a strength drink. The strength drink. Alright, so it's a dash of charisma. A dash of charisma. A dash of defense. And then lots of strength. Hey, there we go. Nice. We have made the drink. Here, my best attempt at supporting your star-lifting career. Oh, this is delicious! Do you think a molten star would taste like this? No. Perhaps. So, what do you two think about the star rain? It was very bothersome. I had to look for shelter on my way back from the Rockwell Cliffs. They better hurry and clean it all up. You've got somewhere to be? Still have to get this vampire to Bavaria before I can get my hands on that gold. Who? Ye. Oh, splendid! I haven't been in Barovia in quite some time. I can't wait to see it again. But until then, I can search for other materials. Better ones, even. That isn't gonna happen by sitting around. Are you collecting loot for your dragon hoard? What? No! In what world do I look like a dragon to you? Hey, we got Dad of the War in the chat. Thank you, Dad of War, for coming to my live stream. I appreciate you. I like your little emote that you put in the chat. That's really cute. We're currently playing Tavern Talk. I'm kind of sick, but I'm trying to do voices anyways. Honestly, I love doing the vampire's voice, because the voice I have in my head for the vampire is pretty funny. They are masters of disguise. What about you, Innkeep? Am I a dragon? You are? No, I'm afraid not. But you smell so primo. Okay, I gotta be honest, I don't know how to pronounce that word. But yes, that word. Dead of War says, no problem stopping in while I'm on my break, and no worries. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you. If you're not a dragon, Rhea, what do you need materials for? Decorations, ingredients? Don't you worry. I'm not trying to steal business away from you. They're for crafting. Like for friendship bracelets? No. For weapons.
You're going to war? But I just got you back. I'm not going to war. Won't see me fighting anyone for myself. But myself. I meant to say but myself. Are you a blacksmith then? I am. I'm looking for the right material to smash the next Ore Heart competition. I'm going to travel all the way to the caves of Ur for that one. That's so far! Can I come with you? Dot, dot, dot. That sounds very exciting. I hope you'll come back to show off your creation once you've won. Oh, I like how the innkeep already assumes that the dwarf is gonna win. I'll think about it. How are you feeling about the stars having relocated, Kyle? It's fascinating. You think so? Yes, now that I know that it wasn't a dream, the implications are dazzling. Dad of War says, hey, how'd you unlock Dad of War in the game? Sorry, had to look like my little guy, lol. Oh, are you talking about the vampire kind of looking like you? I mean, the vampire doesn't have your beard, if I'm being honest. He's kind of clean shaven. The one on the left is a woman dwarf, by the way. Just to clarify. It's one of those fantasy games where women dwarfs have beards. There's not that many that have that. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but she kind of has tits. So it's kind of obvious it's a woman. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, shit. Sorry, I'm trying to laugh, but I'm also coughing because I'm sick. Oh, you're on your phone, so you can't see it that well. That's fair. That's fair. No, it's okay. It's okay. We're totally not gonna joke about that later. Yesterday, when I was looking out into the night, I could see nothing but darkness. But then, as I started staying in nothingness, I could see an astral hairfish hopping across the sky. Its sparkling tail left a gleam of light in its wake. It was followed by more of its kind, like a pack finding a place to rest for the impending sunrise. With the light of the stars blinding me, I would have never been able to see such a spectacle. And you still thought you were dreaming. I thought the stars had just gone into hiding. We all do that sometimes. I would have loved to know how they're doing on Earth. Maybe they must be enjoying the new atmosphere. Possibly. Speaking of exciting, have you had a chance to take a peek at that letter of yours, innkeeper? No, I've been trying. I want to open the letter so bad. I'm afraid not. Either way, how exciting. You know, this world never ceases to amaze me with its natural wonders. When are we going to open this letter? Oh, hey! So this is a different character. She's basically a paladin kind of character. I think paladin suits her rather nicely. She just took a quest from our quest board. My guess is she's taking the quest about the stars falling from the sky. This was by no means a natural wonder. Welcome back, Miss Awa. Who are you? The Wonder Police? I am Elithia. No, I don't know how to pronounce this name. High Cleric of the Aperture and the chosen of Our Lady of the Endless. Oh, because she's a cleric. I thought she was a paladin. She gave me paladin kind of feels, but I guess she's a cleric. And I have returned to this establishment. to investigate the tragedy of the Starfall. Not one of those protagonist types. Innkeeper, I'm happy to see you were able to collect more information for my research. I am grateful for your help in these trying times.
Look at that little smile. That little smile is so cute.
At your service, miss. What are these times trying? Me and the wonderful people of Astria. An empty night sky is no laughing matter. This must be taken care of swiftly. I guess it's empty every time of the day now, actually. How does that not worry anyone? We have other things to worry about. And if these sorts of things starts happening, the blabber will be out of the job. Indeed. I find it very exciting. This is somehow even more worrying. Say, are you a vampire? What else would he be? I am indeed. That is also very exciting, he says, smiling with his little toothy grin. Hey, we got someone new in the chat. Hello, Cryo. Welcome to the live stream. We are playing Tavern Talk. Good to see you. Good to see you. Do you have any affiliation with Morrow Castle? ... Oh, is Kyle actually going to be serious for a moment? Okay, I'm sorry. Why does the vampire not know what a castle is? What the hell? Okay, we're just gonna... What is a castle? Why are you asking? While I was seeking shelter from the calamity, I came across a young echo with a gloomy temperature. Or rather, I came across his hands in my pockets, attempting to steal my most precious spell components. Luckily for him, I am not a very vengeful person, and I believe in the redemption power of second chances. In an effort, he did make an effort not to steal from me again. Very wise. Did he travel with you? No, we went our separate ways. I believe he wanted to be alone after narrowly escaping an encounter with a horrid vampire. Horrid vampire? They must have been very hungry. As they tend to be. Only if they're not eating responsibly. Who did you say you encountered again, Miss Luthia? A roguish wind echo. Oh, hey, that's the guy that we sent to go steal the cape. I wonder if he actually stole the cape or if he wasn't able to steal it. Ah, yes, a windy aftertaste is hard to resist, and primal blood is delicious luxury. Speaking of which, innkeep? No. Are you from the primordial sea? Not in the slightest, but my blood would taste delicious if I was willing to share it. I see. What about your blood, Miss Elithia? Are you out of your mind, proposing a holy blood woman for her blood? Or preposturing... Okay, I apologize, I said that wrong. My bad. I'm not sure how to pronounce that word. Well, you've got a lot of it. Fair question. And I need all of it to keep my strength against the looming evils of this world. Without me, who would even care enough to investigate this whole mess? After all, none of you seem to care. Besides, a taste of my blood would probably reduce you to ashes. I like your weaving safe for self-importance. Thank you. I like your earrings. Thanks. Little does she know the vampire gave her those earrings like 5 minutes prior.
I'm taking a few bites of food real quick. Hang on. Good stuff, good stuff. So, what are your next steps for saving us citizens? Well, your rumors are all over the place, which is good. That means there's lots to look into. Still, I would have appreciated a bit more organization. My bad. Maybe examine the rebel more closely. Perhaps it harbors hidden clues. Once I have found out what's going on, I'll put a stop to it. The stars have already fallen, lassie. Not a lot ye could do for 'em. Then I will make sure nothing like this ever happen again. Perhaps Cuspia even can be healed. It is imperative for the order of this world that she herself does not fall. Couldn't agree more. I know you've got this under control, Miss Nara, but how do you feel about a little drink to boost your spirits? You have a long investigation ahead of you, after all. If you're offering, thank you kindly. What can I get you? It depends on the approach. See, this is what this game does. Every time someone takes a quest, they give you option A and option B, and you have to pick between option A and option B, how they want to complete the quest. I could focus on the investigation aspect, really dig deep my heels into connecting the threads, analyze the situation, find hidden clues, speak to the locals and those affected. Of course, I would have to do so strategically. Without the right approach, this plan would fall apart. And perhaps I would even need to inspire bravery to others to care about my cause. On the other hand, who knows who caused this? If I focus too much on theory, I might not be in the right condition to fight whoever I encounter. But you were able to talk to them? That's always much more entertaining. Not everyone can be reasoned with. In such a case, I should be able to properly defend myself. Especially if something similar should threaten to occur again. I need to prepare for the worst case scenario. I could offer you some Phoenix chilies. Who knows what you encounter, but burning stars are best avoided with a hint of fire resistance. Sounds reasonable. So either it's the right balance between intelligence inspiration or the ultimate fireproof self-defense. I'm not yet certain which path I should walk. You should trust the innkeeper with it. She always has the most wonderful solutions. Just this once, I shall. I'll make sure not to disappoint. Alright, so we have option A. We have option A, which is to give her a bunch of intelligence and then infuse it to where she is really brave. She inspires others to be brave. Or option B, she is ready to fight against whatever the fuck caused it, and she's also fireproof. Alright. Let me look at this real quick. Okay, this one is the Thunder Sage. That's the one we need for the first one. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I think she should be intelligent for this quest. I'm gonna pick the intelligent one. Also, we don't get to make this drink very often. Alright, we're gonna drop in some of this, which will give the inspiration. Boop. There we go. Gonna drop in a little bit of charisma. go. And then a little bit of intelligence. There we go. Oh, we just got a Steam achievement. What was the Steam achievement? It just says, so sparkly, right, Endu? I don't understand what the Steam achievement is. But okay. I think perhaps the strategic way is the best approach. After all, you wish to help people, not fight them. That is very true. This is an excellent drink. I'm already coming up with a 38-step plan. Jesus, 38 steps? Is one of those steps gonna be, like, helping the townsfolk organize the chaos outside? I mean, gosh darn, 38 steps is crazy. Perhaps we should start at the nearby Gaia table. I heard it was unfortunately an impact site. The local acolytes will be sure to offer assistance. That sounds like an excellent idea. Thank you for your effort in helping this world and people. Always happy to be of service. Say, Miss Holy Spirit, those fallen... Oh wait, hang on. That was supposed to be the Jord. Say, Miss Holy Spirit, those fallen stars, are they still intact? They crashed into the ground, so no, they are not intact. Were they pearled of eyes? Not fully, no. Would you say that the falling stars make an interesting type of material? For what? Yes! They would certainly be rare. Need any help on that holy mission of yours? I know a thing or two about rocks and the like. Could you give us some insights on those impact conditions? I can't say I'm an expert in geology, though I feel like I could make an educated guess. Nevertheless, sure, I would very much appreciate your assistance. Great, I'm in. Me too! Do you know about geology as well? Or astronomy, perhaps? I know about astrology. And this all sounds so very exciting. I've been terribly bored waiting for Ria to come back. This will greatly aid my mission of curing my boredom. Well, I do like help. That is very kind of you. I know. You don't have to come along. Of course I do. Could you imagine if the stars fell down again? What if one crushed you? I need to stay close so I can catch it. I don't think you could. The stars already fell, Kyle. Done deal. What about the ones in the primordial sea? What if it floods us with all of its mirrored stars? Unlikely. I'm not willing to take that risk. I'm going on this adventure with you, and with you, Miss Lithia. Great. Wonderful. I appreciate the enthusiasm. Let us not waste any more time. Thank you for your aid, and keep. I shall return with conclusions, and perhaps even mended formations. I'm looking forward to hearing your heroic deeds. How exciting! Wish me luck. Good luck. I hope you find suitable material. Me too. Nice. That was pretty fun. at the little child! The child is so cute! I love her! She's so cute! Look at you! Hello, child. I'm gonna pet you with my mouse. Pet, 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 pet. Hello? Hello! I would like your finest drink, please. A drink, you say? What do you have in mind, miss? Melina. The Melly's fine. It's short for Melina. I see. Well then, Melly, what kind of drink would you like? Something tasty. Something that will give you fun new ideas. Oh, and some Thunder Sage. I don't have any money, but I've got something to barter for the drink. You don't need to pay, but I want to. It doesn't feel right otherwise. Alright, fine with me. What do you have for me? Oh, she just gave us some golden feathers. Infusion unlocked golden feather. What does golden feather do? Golden feathers come from speedy golden loons who molt their feathers every spring. They can be found every major lakeside. They give haste. A little bit of haste makes an adventure inhumanly fast, great for reaching long distance locations and escaping every fight in Harp. Nice. Now I can accept a drink. Very well. Let me see what I can do. What are we making her? Oh, we're making her the intelligence drink? Okay. We're throwing in some Thunder Sage. Alright. Throw in some Charisma. There we go. And a little bit of that. There we go. Perfect. Some new, fun, and sweet ideas coming right up. Oh, look at her! Look at her! I love it. I love it. I love it! This is probably my new favorite character, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I just took so many screenshots. This is perfect. I'm already feeling the energy for new hijinks running through my veins. Yes. Yes, child. Child, unleash your fury upon the public. Thank you. This is a really nice tavern. I think I'm going to hang out here for a bit. I need a break from my investigations. Can I pet your familiar? No, he's quite antsy when he hasn't been fed. I'd worry for your hands. I like how she called him an... Oh. I just looked at the chat and it looks like the bot just deleted a message. Person, if you did a link or anything, those links are not allowed in the chat. I gotta be honest, I don't know what was deleted. Okay. Hey, we finally hear back from him. And we just got the achievement Shadow. Did you steal the cape, you motherfucker? Oh, Saphir. Almost didn't see you there. I suppose I am as stealthy as a knight. No, as the knight. I meant as the knight. Sounds like you need a drink. Desperately. One that will help me remember words. I've been quiet for so many hours, I think I've forgotten how to speak. That explains why you're communicating telepathically right now. We are? No! Who the fuck are you? Was I too stealthy for you? No. Let's get you a drink so you can stop cursing at the child. Detective, stop cursing at the detective. Yes, of course. Though my drinks don't come cheap. How much? I'll trade you one for a trinket. Ah, one of those. One of those. What if I didn't find one? Are you trying to tell me you made it all the way through that castle without stealing a single thing? Hey, let's go! We got the little vampire clock. A little vampire clock. That's kind of cool. Here, thought the place might like it. Oh. Well, my tavern tells me it thinks it's beautiful. That's so cool. Hang on. Is Millie in here yet? Detective Melina. She is a Vuka-kin. She's chaotic good. Of course she's chaotic good. That's great. Hang on a second. You know, they made a new feature where you should be able to look through the trinkets, but I don't know where the button is for this. Thought it was smarter than that. Does the tavern want to guess what it is? Oh. It looks like a clock, but I guess it's something else. Is it a frying pan? You're not even remotely close. But she is right. That part kind of looks like a handle. That's the pendulum. Do you think if you fried eggs in this pan, they would taste like a bat? They would take a bat-like shape? I really doubt it. It's a wall clock, adorned with hungry bats, one of the creature of the night, telling time to another. A very inaccurate wall clock, it seems. It's nowhere near midnight. Its hands seem to have gotten stuck just before midnight for an eternity. Or at least since I found it. Will this do, or will I have to pull another heist? This will do just fine. Good. And because I'm someone that always keeps her promises, I shall now prepare a drink for you. One moment. Let's see if I have something that will make you more polite towards local detectives. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick bite of food before we do this. Okay. Now that my stomach is nice and satisfied, we can get back to the game. Alright, it wants me to make the charisma drink. Which is the one I was... Actually, hang on a second. We have 2 charisma drinks now. Which one is the one that we're supposed to make? There's this charisma drink. And then there's also this charisma drink. This one's more talking about bubbling with confidence. Maybe it's supposed to be this one. I think it's supposed to be this one. Alright, so we are gonna make one that's wrong on purpose, because I want to feed Andrew. Alright, Andu, have some intelligence and some agility. Nom 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 nom. There we go. I just wanted to feed him real quick. Alright, we'll give him a little bit of this. A little bit of this. And then lots of charisma. There we go, there we go. We have the Smoking Hot. Nice. Politely, a drink. Did I associate the right notes? Sure did. You should consider becoming a musician. I'm happy where I'm at now, thanks. Now, will you be polite and tell me what happened? No. Why not? I don't even know who you are. I'm Melina, but you can call me Millie. No thanks. So, what else did you steal? Castles have many things, I've heard. Nothing. Shouldn't you be at school? I don't go to school. I'm already smart enough. Do your parents agree with that? Excuse me. Gesundheit. That was loud sneeze. My parents are dead. And they didn't come back as ghosts to tell me not to go to school. So it can't be that important. I'm sorry to hear that. It's okay. It's already been this many years since they died. Just kidding. I can count. It's been 7 years. I was only 3 when they disappeared forever. I don't remember a lot about them. But I already solved their murder, so it's okay. Did you avenge them? No, they got eaten by zombies, and the zombies got eaten by a T-Rex. Not a lot left to avenge. That makes sense. That's not the sentence I thought he was going to say. It does, a classic adventure's tale. Right? I basically speed ran my origin story. I've got dead parents, my motivation, and a detective career to make sure I can help other people. Because people didn't help you? Exactly, but it's okay. It made me into the adventurer I am today, and I like who I am. Doesn't it make you sad? No! What's your origin story? Yes, Saphir. What's your origin story? It is far too dark for your young mind to handle. Best you don't know. Okay. What's your name? Blaze. But she just called you Saphir. That's my middle name. Oh, we just learned that his first name is actually Blaze, and his name actually changed to Blaze. Okay, I'll respect your fake name, but only if you tell me what castle you stole the innkeeper a clock from. Fine. It was Morrow Castle. I was on a dangerous quest to steal a precious cape from a murderous vampire. Did she kill you? Obviously not. Not so murderous, then. She would have, if she had caught me. So she didn't? No, I managed to complete the mission undetected. Thanks to the invisibility that took hold of my body, I was able to avoid the cohort of monsters she had put in my path. Only the dragons know what would have happened if they had spotted me, weak and not prepared to fight. But they didn't. Even the living gargoyles with their ithlitic claws at her doors did not sense my presence. I waited until they were in mid-argument to sneak through a nearby window that had been left open to grant spiders easy access to the castle. I
heard Marrow Castle is very scary. Was it very scary?
Yes.
On a scale from 1 to parents being eaten by a T-Rex, how scary was it?
In the middle, I suppose.
Huh. Interesting.
Did you run into any traps? I was able to spot and avoid them all, thanks to my remarkable perceptive gifts. And your help. Anyway, I found the cape in her closet, hung up between ball gowns covered in rubies and diamonds.
Did you take any?
Maybe.
So you're a thief.
Obviously.
Can you teach me how to be a better thief? I want to expand my portfolio.
Why would I do that?
Because I asked nicely.
Forget it.
Oh, the sad face. Look at her little sad face. Don't be sad, little one. Don't be sad. I'm just gonna pet you. Just don't be sad.
I took the cape, along with whatever gemstones I could find, when I heard her approaching her chambers. Quickly, I hid among the dressing gowns, holding my breath to avoid making any sound. I thought I had made it, when suddenly she opened the closet doors. I was pressed so close to the wall, I thought the wood would start vibrating in the rhythm of my heartbeat. But she reached right past me, picked out a hat, and returned to her dastardly vampiric activities.
What are vampiric activities?
I don't know. Sucking blood, turning into bats, scheming about blood.
Lots of blood stuff, it sounds like.
Indeed.
Did you make it out of there easily, Blaze?
I found a secret passageway that led below the pond through the earth and to the summit of the Witch's Peak. Almost scared this strange cleric to death when I regained my visibility. She was ready to ignite me with her golden flames. Oh! See, she did talk about you. I figured they did meet each other.
That seems harsh for just a little jump scare. Are you sure your fingers stayed in your pockets?
Who can say?
Speaking of sleight of hand, where did you find that clock?
It was sitting in a display case in the middle of the hallway that stretched on forever.
Then how did you know it was in the middle?
I could feel it. The case was locked, but with my expertise, I was able to crack it open in no time. The antique clock stood right in between a ritualistic dagger and a vial of blood. And I thought it was strange. It was the only item without a tag, so I took it.
A tag?
She's very organized. Labels everything.
Why would you display a vial of blood? Shouldn't that be in her pantry?
Its label described it as a blood from the very first vampire, Mike.
Why the fuck is the very first vampire's name Mike? That's terrible. Mike?
Judging by its position next to such a priceless item, the clock must be worth a fortune.
In that case, thank you again. It'll look great in my tavern.
Indeed.
It sounds like it would have been a lot of trouble if you got caught.
But I wasn't, thanks to the innkeeper's drink. I not only survived, but also avoided the horror's wrath entirely.
Sounds like a tasty drink.
I would hope so.
It seems like the quest was completed successfully. Thank you, Blaze. You did a good job.
I'm lucky I survived once more. It's a miracle I made it past so many monstrous creatures without being harmed.
Did you think you might die when you took the quest, I mean?
It's always a possibility.
Then why would you go?
Death is inevitable. Such is life.
At least you have your cape now. It's not mine. It belongs to another vampire. Another vampire?
Yes, it was stolen from him in a lover's quarrel. The clutches of love always end in cruel tragedy.
but the comedy it takes to get there is worth the ride. Only for those willing to suffer. Aren't we all? Speaking of suffering, I'm sure Kyle, that's the long, suffering, very comedic vampire Millie, would love his cape back. Could I extend the quest to include a speedy delivery? After the day I've had, you've done enough hiding for one day, don't you think? Professional hiding. Fine, I'll do a direct delivery just this once. Where can I find this Kyle? Last I saw him, he left with Rhea to aid a certain cleric with her investigations. I'm sure you'll recognize her. Not her again. Where are they? Uncertain. Try looking around Zenith. They can't have gotten far yet. What are they investigating? The Star Rain, as far as I know. That's what I was investigating. We should go talk to them. We can exchange notes. I already drew a map of all the impact sites in Zenith. Maybe they can help extend it further, or even find the culprit of this curious incident. Come on, Blaze. We have to go find them. For your cape and for my notes. I'm going alone. You do whatever. With you along, I could never stay undetected. Wait for me! See you soon, Keeper. See you soon, Millie. Nice. That was good. Okay, time to feed Endu. Actual food. We sweep up the tavern. Sweep. And then we blow out the candle. Thus ends the day. Nice. We are now crossroads of 3. Third of the astral moon. Oh, they're already back. Good morning. Good morning, Melly. Oh yeah, speaking of which, we apparently have her information. Let's see what it says. Melina might be young, but she's already an inspiring detective, and probably smarter than quite a few of my customers. She's a sweet and curious kid, despite her parents meeting an early tragic death. It's especially hard to not like her. It seems not even Eddie Roaches can resist her charm. Cute. Good morning, Blaze. What have you both been up to today? Oh, you know, dilly-dallying and such. I was not dilly-dallying. He was. It goes well with the brooding. Sounds like a wonderful morning. Can I offer you something to drink in these early hours? Yes, please. Can you make me something smart and sparkly? Can do. Alright, so this one is the smart drink. We only have one smart drink. Alright, so a little bit of this. 1, 2. There we go. And then lots of intelligence. There we go. This time we're not infusing it. So this one's without the infusion. A fresh brew of smart sparkles. Thank you. This is just the right amount of sparkle. Happy to hear it. Blaze, what can I get you? Nothing. Alright. So, has the cape found its way back home yet? Yes. The vampire was thankful, if melancholic. It seemed to awaken memories of old woe. He seemed pretty excited to me. He should be. It fits him well. Almost like it was made for him. It was very interesting to see a vampire in person. His fangs were shorter than I thought they'd be. I expected them to be the size of a colossal saber-toothed tiger's face, but these were much tinier. A common misconception. Where did you find it? At the local Gaia temple. It got split in the middle by a full-on star. That sounds horribly interesting. It was. I overheard some priests saying they're thinking about rebuilding the temple around it, but it looks kind of cool. And people like distinct temples. They do. The vampire was traveling with a really nice dwarf and a holy woman of Casabia. They were asking around to see if the priests knew anything about the star ring. Did they? No. I could have told them that 2 days ago. But while they were sneaking around listening in, we overheard the strangest conversation. Turns out, Elithia, that's the cleric's name, found out that one of the priests was actually a wobbling ooze in disguise. Scandalous. I know, right? But in the end, it was okay. The others forgave him, and he's promised to try and become a real priest. Apparently, he really loves the humidity in the temple. They all hugged and everything. It was very sweet. I'm really happy that we could see it from the shadows.
We?
Me and the mysterious quiet Blaze. He's my new associate.
I am no such thing.
It's great to see you two working together so closely. You make a great duo.
We are not a duo.
Thank you. How did you find the right moment to give Kyle his cape between all those heightened emotions?
We didn't. She got caught.
I thought one of the pillars would be big enough to hide behind, but it wasn't.
It wasn't a pillar. It was a tall vase.
I felt very well hidden when Elithia suddenly asked me if I wanted to stop hiding now. She was paying a lot of attention. I think she noticed me from the very beginning. She's so cool and smart.
Did you ask her about the investigation?
I did, but she said it was too early to share any insights. Even when I kept asking, she wouldn't budge. So I asked Master Smithcross. I asked Master Smith Frostgrip to tell me more about the temple's architecture instead. Did you know that its altar was built from a 1,000-year-old oak?
I didn't. That's fascinating.
It is! She also told me I have to work on my stuff, that being small isn't going to be enough. I think she knows from experience.
Better not tell her that.
Better not.
So, are you going to work on it?
Yes, Blaze is going to show me the ropes.
Is he now? Have to. She'll get herself killed otherwise. That's a very dramatic way to look at things. But also very nice of you. So, would you say your investigation was a success?
Kind of. We got to see how clueless the other investigators are, and returned the keep to Mr. Vampire. But we didn't find out anything new about the stars, and I didn't get to see any monsters. I was hoping maybe some would have fallen from the astral sea and I could have studied them.
A dangerous, if very exciting dream. Mostly a foolish one.
You think so? Have you met monsters before? What kinds? Do you have favorites? What were the first ones you met? Did they try to eat you, or be your friend?
Of course I've encountered monsters before. They've been a part of my life for many years. The shadows are full of them.
Really? That's scary.
Of course it is.
So the first monsters you ever saw were shadow monsters?
No, they were much worse than that.
What is it?
Can I have a drink after all? The words aren't flowing easily.
Of course.
Same as last time? Yes. Let's see if I can find something sweetly charismatic.
Alright. I figured we were gonna make him a drink.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and drink some water before we start this.
Hydrate reminder to the chat. Hydrate. Make sure you're hydrating. Alright, so we're gonna do a little bit of this. A little bit of this. And then some charisma. There we go. Off it goes. A drink, just for you. Oh, look at his little happy little face. How is it? Fine. That means it's perfect. So, where was I? Ah, right. Shadow monsters. Back when I was younger, I had just joined the Shadowbanes and was eager to prove myself. It's said that there are great riches far in the depths of the Gravelmac, a dangerous mountain range in the eastern Vicia. Hidden treasure troves full of precious gems and gold, and I owed some debts. Hoping to find some jewels, I made my way there, to the dark of its crest. Guarding its depths were creatures no one would ever choose to face. Bleak stalkers straight from the Twilight Chasm. Hideous creatures that have every right to be associated with the Nightmare Realm. They typically feed on rocks, gemstones, but they seem to think that bones have the same general consistency. I wasn't able to harm them with my mortal weapons, so I distracted them with some of the gems I had managed to pocket earlier. It was a close call. I'll never forget their twisted antlers and their beak-like snouts. You sound kinda cute. They were not cute. If you say so, maybe one day I'll encounter some. Pray you never will. Ooh, we unlocked the rumor. Where is it? Where did it go? Oh, here it is. Deep within the garlic mech, hide lost treasures, terrifying bleakers. The verdict is still out on their cuteness level. That's kind of cute. Ooh, who's gonna enter? Oh, no one enters. It's just shifting time. Hey, we got an achievement called The Beast. Welcome back, Lynn. Are you alright? Yes, of course. You want a drink? Yes, give me something strong, please. No watered down muck. Got it. Alright. Time to make the werewolf a drink. Werewolf lady. Probably this one. Alright, we're gonna make something stupid to feed Ondu. We're just making something random for Ondu. Alright, Ondu, there you go. Nom 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 nom. There you go. Alright, so a little bit of this. A little bit of this. And then some more of this. There we go. Strong and with 0 water, just how you like it. Thanks. Needed that. You're welcome. Say, innkeep, you got room in your neat little book full of recipes for one more drink? Sure, got one for me? You bet. It's what my father used to drink in the day. My adventure reminded me of it. Sailor's Courage. Let's go look at what this is. It literally... I apologize. Whew. My lungs are coughing up stuff. Whew. Alright, so we now have another strength-based drink. So we have this one, which is called the Southern Brawler. Is the perfect combination of offense and defense, dominated by the aroma of Ignis. This drink is served fiery, hot, or ice cold, depending on the kind of fight you're looking for. And then this one is called Sailor's Courage. Even the driest landlubber loves the qualities of a good sailor. A lot of strength, dash of defense, a shot of charisma, the inability to know fear. A perfect all-rounder. Well, almost. Who needs common sense anyways? Spinach not included. And even looks like this buffo dude with like a little sail at the top. It's kind of funny. Interesting. Thank you, Lynn. Why are you so sad? I ain't sad. But you look sad. You sound sad. And the innkeeper... oh, sorry, I didn't realize. But you look sad, and you sound sad, and the innkeeper looks worried. Probably because you're sad. I was worried. Don't be. Too late. Like I said, I ain't sad. Not really. More... I'm not sure. My chest feels light. Feels tight. And I feel lightheaded. Maybe I'm dying. Those are all the side effects of being sad. Who are you, anyway? I'm Melly, the world's greatest detective. Huh. I'm Carolyn. Who's that pumpkin next to you? That's my sneaky assistant. You got a name? Malachite. Malachite? I don't know how to pronounce that. Malachite? Malachite? Does he just give a different name every time you ask? So, would you like to detect why you're sad? Likewise. Does it have to do with that wyvern chimera whose saliva you were hunting for? You met a chimera? A wyvern chimera, yes. That's so cool! Why? How? You're still alive! Sure am. Do you remember that forgetful vampire, Melly? Of course. He put a quest out for chimera's saliva. He thinks it may be able to produce a sunscreen strong enough for him to welcome daylight once more. Carolyn was brave enough to pick up this quest. Whoa, that's amazing. How could you even get the saliva of a guardian? By killing it. Oh. Would you like to tell us what happened? Is that really necessary? I think it might be good for you. And very interesting for us. You don't really want to disappoint Millie, do you? Miss Carolyn, will you please tell me the story? Fine. Thank you. I didn't mean to kill it. Seems like an extraordinary, blasphemous thing to do. For someone non-religious, you concern yourself an awful lot with it. Just trying not to be a dick is all. Usually I got no trouble killing Beast, but my Baba would have lost it if I told her I harmed a guardian. I think so, at least. Not like she would have fought any of them. But she had the natural ability to know what would have been right to do so. I ain't that kind of sense. We'll see about that. How did the fight start? On my way there, I changed my mind from fighting to sneaking. Oh. Thought if I was quiet enough and had the veil of night on my side, I could just steal the saliva from right under its nose. Or maw. Yeah, technically it would be maw. Drooled quite a bit, that thing. But I didn't know my way around the quag mangrove, and I wasn't as quiet as I should have been. Oh, I know all about that. She's referring to the fact that she got caught earlier. But you got a giant sword, so you were prepared, right? Of course. Innkeep here even hooked me up with some fire resistance. Came in handy. And this sword, well, was made for killing beasts. Even the good kind, I suppose. Is it a magic sword? Not quite sure. Doesn't do any magic tricks. But it's stronger than your average steel and can resist even the highest heat without practical potions. I am gonna go ahead and save real quick. I'll override this save. Okay. Alright, so real quick guys, we're gonna do an AFK because I realize, hang on a sec, where is the, we're gonna do an AFK real quick and then I will be back in a little bit.
Extra spicy foods warm our extra cold bodies.
Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
When the crew told me about this idea, I misheard them and thought that ice spice was coming on the show. That is the only reason I agreed to this.
But that is not the case because instead we are eating spicy foods in an ice bath to answer the question that has been plaguing scientists for centuries. Does spicy food warm you up even when you're in an ice bath?
Ice Spice, who's not here, and scientific research call for us to investigate. And when they call, we can't ignore it, right? Or can we?
Well, we could have, but we didn't.
It's time for a soak of ice and fire. Welcome to the spicy, icy zone.
Now, spicy foods, they're a bit of a scientific wonder because, yes, they can make you all red and sweaty, but also some research suggests that spicy foods during hot months can cool you down.
That's because it's all connected. When the capsaicin from the spicy food is released into your body, your skin tells your nervous system that you're overheating, which then triggers your internal AC system, and you start sweating, and sweating cools you down.
But if you're in an ice bath and you can't sweat,
Yeah.
does that mean that the response that your body is having to the spicy food is not able to cool you down as much? Or does the fact that you're in an ice bath cool you down twice as fast because your body's like, you are really hot, I'm cooling you down, and you're in an ice bath?
Yeah, I just, I'm hoping that the spicy food warms me up.
And you stay exactly the same temperature.
Yeah. So
This is why we're doing this,
They
because
cancel
we
each
don't
other
know
out.
what's going to happen.
Okay, boys, the time for talk is over. But before you get into these ice cold baths, we need to check your baseline temperatures. So,
Okay.
Chase, KG, let's.
Not that short. 98. like-
I'm chill.
99.2.
Oh,
That's what I say about you.
I'm super
I'm
chill.
a little hotter than you.
Huh.
Okay, so these
my anger
baths
would've
are about
heated me up.
55 degrees. And for your safety, we're going to limit your cold a cold ass bath time.
Limit that cold ash.
I said ass, okay? Ash.
I-C-E.
Ash.
Ash.
To 15 minutes. So whenever you're ready. Well, actually, how about just not whenever you're ready? Just now. Take off your robes and let's get in there.
We are naked. Now we're not.
Okay. See, the thing is, Rhett is...
Oh, gosh.
He does this all the time. I mean, you got one of these at home, dude. So, like...
I'm going to do this like an experienced professional, and I'm going to show you how it can be done.
Should I do squats or get hot? Like...
I'm going to just get in, and I won't have a reaction. I'm going to keep a normal look on my face. I'm not going to embarrass myself or my friends or my family. Okay? It's very cold. I'm just letting you know. I'm just verbally communicating that to you. It's very cold. But I'm not reacting to that. But that's just my shins.
Sheds.
And then you come in to this part, and you're still fine. You're still fine. And then
Oh, you're about to overflow.
you want to get your shoulders down
Why are you talking
like this. And you see how I never winced once.
But you're talking like this.
Okay, let's see how you do, Neil.
Woo! And then, what about that? Is that going to go? Scrap, man.
Link, get in the bath, please.
Whoops! Okay. Well, see, what you do is you put your foot in. And then all your friends are here. Gah! Gah! What?
Go all the way down.
Why do people...
Stevie, tell him.
Go all the way down.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
Hey, just do it. And you got to get your belly in. You got to get your shoulders
I'm
in.
gonna get angry or something. Gah! I'm angry.
It's not that bad. It's good for you.
No, I hate it. I hate it so bad. I hate it.
You're going to feel so good when you get out, though.
What?
Hold on, you're not even moving.
It's the top of my thighs are going in.
You're not even moving. Go down. Oh, look, he's shivering already. Yeah. Yeah.
Why? Why do people do this on the internet?
Because it makes you feel so good. It makes you feel alive. Your brain thinks that you're dying, but you won't die, and then the rest of the day will be easy.
I'm good.
This is how I spend time with you every single day. Because the first thing I do is this. And then everything is easy.
Get your nips in, Neil.
You gotta get your arms in. Put your arms down. Put your arms in. Put them all the way in. And now lean back. Giddy. No, lean. Get the shoulders in. Get them down. Get up to the neck. Come on.
Okay.
More, a little bit more.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay, so before we bring out the first spicy food, let's go ahead and take your temperatures again and see how the ice bath.
What's happening behind my ears? It's so hot back there.
97.8.
98.9.
All right, we both dropped 0.2 and 0.3.
Of course we did.
Okay, let's bring it back up. We're gonna start with some horseradish here, which does not contain capsaicin,
I don't
but
like
it
horseradish.
contains
Open up.
This is gonna be the hardest part for me.
Big bite.
isothiocyanate.
Did you eat the whole thing?
Yeah. That helped because that helped. It distracted me. It distracted me.
It doesn't have what, but it has what, Stevie?
Oh,
It doesn't
dang
matter.
I thought you weren't listening. Alol isothiocyanate.
Oh, yes. Isothiocyanate.
Oh wow.
Did you have that like weird nose thing that happens with horseradish? Like this?
No.
Yeah. So I feel like we need like just a little bit more.
Oh, come on,
hold on.
Stevie.
Well,
We ain't
okay.
all
Let's
that.
just move on to the
We've
next
got other spicy
food.
things. Other spicy things.
Yeah.
Other spicy things.
Let's just go with the chips and salsa because I don't
Yes.
think your temperatures have changed yet. So let's
Yeah, I
bring
will
some
say-
hot salsa in.
As crazy as that horseradish gulp was, I didn't feel it, and I don't remember it.
I don't remember it.
Yeah.
Oh. This is odd.
One more?
Good, great.
Look at
Wait,
Like
how
which
hot is it?
part is odd?
This is a lot.
No, thank you.
Being really cold,
Oh,
having my all my parts really cold, except my mouth.
Does it neutralize it?
It is exciting.
I am feeling some sort of like death high.
There's a little bit of euphoria. Is there? Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Link, hands under. Hands under. It makes it a lot better. No, listen. You can't have your hands up. Hey, listen. Hands under. Hands under makes it a much colder experience because your hands are. I can't remember the technical name for it, but heat exchanges through your hands. You got to get your hands under to get the full experience. Put your hands under
I put him under.
and leave them.
Let's see temperatures now, but I think we need to crank it up in order to.
I hate that.
98.
Oh, okay.
98.9.
Oh, I went up
Okay.
a .1.
Yeah, I believe you stayed the same, Rhett, but Link went up a little bit.
Did I?
So it's okay. We have more. We have wings,
Oh.
and also all the
Wings?
foods are room temperature to make sure that it's just that we're not taking in like.
There's no
Heat.
actual heat.
Yeah,
it's just
exactly.
Spice.
I never eat while I'm in this thing, but I feel like I should. But I'm going to have KG come over and feed me.
Good gracious.
Okay, that's a hot wing.
Oh,
A little more?
Hold on, give me a second.
oh.
That is a hot wing.
Yeah, it's a little Scotch bonnet on that, baby.
Oh God,
Okay, let's see a little temp action.
that was a very hot wing.
People, why do people do this? I don't get it.
99.
Yeah, back.
97.9.
I guess if you feel like you're like in a death situation,
It helps with immunity.
you train your body to like
It
not,
helps
not
with-
care about dying.
It helps with confidence. Some things get small and then you can watch them get big again.
Oh, you
That-
watch
that helps.
watch them get big.
That helps with confidence.
Let's have some green Thai chili.
I'll tell you right, everything.
I mean
I'm
curry.
sure everything's what?
You gonna take the whole thing?
Curry.
Well, green Thai chili curry.
No.
Oh,
Okay, this is a new thing for me.
I mean, outside of a bath, I would be hiccuping. Oh God,
I feel like I want to put my mouth in the water.
Mama.
Is it the curry spicier than the?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, we're escalating.
Everything
Great.
is definitely progressively spicier in a way that's making me feel very uncomfortable.
Okay, let's take your temperature now.
Oh God.
It's definitely the spice is much more of a problem than the cold at this point.
You're so
I disagree with that.
Really?
I still think the cold is worse in the bath. Like I'm almost not even thinking about the spiciness that's happening in my mouth.
Really? I'm only thinking about the spiciness.
Okay,
and if
so
I
Rhett's
do think
the
about it, it
same.
helps.
Link is the same, 97.9.
Interesting. Okay. All right. I think what we need to do is we need to talk about the Mythical Society now.
What?
Join the Mythical Society third degree quarterly or annual plan. You get the Rhett and Link Heads mug included in your membership. It's got me on one side, Link on the other side, or as some people say, Jesus and Rachel Maddow.
If you want to get it, there's a deadline to join it, and it's a month of the year. It's a day of the month that's in the last of that month. What month? I don't know.
March 31st.
Okay, March. And there's a website you can go to.
MythicalSociety.com.
Thank you.
Hello, I am back. Thank you for watching that AFK video. I hope you enjoyed the chaos
that was that video. So, it was from Good Mythical Morning, and Good Mythical Morning does some funny stuff, and that was them trying to eat spicy food while in an ice bath. It was pretty funny. I'll put the link in the chat in case you wanted to watch the rest of that. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and continue. But it's stronger than your average steel and can resist even the highest heat, even without practical potions. It used to belong to my grandma. She left it behind for me. That's so sweet. Your parents gonna leave you anything? No, they weren't expecting to go, so they didn't think about that in the time. But that's okay. I can find my own treasure. I'm sure you will, kiddo. So the Chimera noticed you. Yes. Sly beast pretended to be asleep while I approached it with the bucket. When I tried to catch its saliva, it snapped at me. Would have taken my arm if I wasn't so tough. The ensuing fight was something else. Next to its dragon head, it sorted a lion and a snake head. They all fought me at once with overwhelming ferocity. It was the fiercest enemy I've ever encountered. Even though its fire couldn't harm me, it took everything in me to best it. I may have defeated it, but I felt honored to have fought such a formidable foe. So you defeated it with your badass sword? I did. This weapon really saved my skin. Dealing the final blow, I felt like my grandmother was holding my hand, guiding me towards victory. Or maybe I just imagined that. Maybe that doesn't matter. Oh, well, I'm sorry. This one's the end keep. Maybe that doesn't matter, as long as it felt real. Maybe. I even gave it a proper burial. It deserved an honorable send-off. I almost left my sword with it, but it's too good of a weapon. The dead don't need swords anyway. Yeah. You know, I did achieve her dream. I saw a waving chimera in the flesh. I fought it even, and then I killed it. Does that mean I killed her dream? I think it means her sword saved you from dying. I'm sure that was a dream of hers too. Possibly, but she would have found another way of it, I'm sure. But she ain't here, so I thought maybe it was time I put her to rest as well. Left my goodbyes with her with the chimera. Maybe you can pass them on. May its hats listen to your pleas. May he find that much mercy in his cold, dead heart. Is he dead, you think? Tout, I mean? He does reside around the spirit... Oh, sorry, this one's smelly. He does reside around the spirit realm, and only the dead can go up there, so he must have died to have gotten in there, too. Or he's always existed there. He was made to watch over the dead. He's a god, after all. There's no clear conscience of what the great spirit dragon is. A dead dragon, a god who always controls death from his very inception. A reflection of what we believe death to be, and death itself. He could be anything. What would you like him to be? What hopes do you have? I hope that he's kind. I hope so too. Then I think he's kind. Maybe we should follow his example. That's what heroes are for, right? Indeed. You're one of those, right, Len? Of course she is, silly. I have to agree. You know, what would be very heroic of her? What? If she brought the saliva to Kyle, the campfire, I'm sure his joy of finally being able to walk in the sun will be extraordinary. Too lazy to go yourself? My domain is merely my tavern. You're much more likely to run into him. Fine. Might as well. Need to get moving anyway. You're leaving? No, just need to move around. Any of you happen to know where I can find this vampire? Oh, I just realized that the name tag for this dude changed from Blaze to Malachite. because he introduced himself as Malachite. And I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Last I saw him at the Gaia Temple. The priest might know where she went. I know where he wanted to go. I overheard him talking about it. Care to share? I want to trade it. The information, I mean. For what? Can you teach me how to use a greatsword? That's it? Sure thing. Right now? Is right now okay? I've got time. It might take you more than one lesson, though. That's okay. I've also got time. It's a deal, then. I'll show you the basics, and you tell me where to find the vampire. Aww, so cute. Yippee! That is, if your assistant is alright with that. Don't care. Not my circus, not my monkey. It's supposed to be not my monkey, not my circus. You said it backwards. You said it backwards, buddy. Okay, kiddo. Innkeep, can we use your front yard? Of course, go wild. Will do. Are you coming too, Mom? No, I'll stay here and have another drink. Okay, you can join us later. I can't wait to learn how to fight. It'll be so helpful for future adventures. Innkeeper, do you have any quest I can go on after this to practice my sword and stealth skills? Not yet, but I'm sure something will come in. Be patient. I'll promise I'll have a quest for you soon. I can't wait. I'm gonna destroy any challenge with wit, stealthiness, and giant swords. I know you will. But first, I gotta practice. See you later. I like her ambition. I like her naivety. Some would call it optimism. A waste of time. Delusions get you nowhere. You would know. Another drink, please. Same as before. Sweet and all. Coming right up. Okay. So we have this one. This is the one he wants. So we're gonna do a little bit of this. Little bit of defense in my knife. Little bit of strength to button up. Then some charisma to unbutton. See, that made sense in my head, but out loud it does not make sense. I apologize. Alright, there it goes. The drink is done. Some sweet optimism for my most pessimistic customer. This is sweet enough to make me optimistic for future drinks. Wow, I'm proud of myself here. You should be. So, Malachite, just lead me to my pondering. Got it. Alright, so we're gonna time skip to nighttime. Hey, it's my girl! How you doing, girl? It's Fable. Fable's so cute. Hiya, Innkeep. Hiya, Fable. I'm so happy to see the tavern looking healthy again, and you too. I'm sorry it took me so long to check in. Yeah, it's been a while. I haven't seen you in a while, dude. You doing okay? That's alright. I hope the last 2 days weren't too hard on you. No, not at all. I was just very busy. A bunch of Ashen Grove trees got knocked over, and I have spent a lot of time rescuing and leading group therapy sessions with the local wildlife. And of course, I had to check in all the nearby settlements too, see if they needed help with any of the damage after all of that. Did Uncle Dragon make it? Yes, the werewolf settlement took a bit of a hit, but everyone made it out okay. Mr. Dragon was making emergency soup when I arrived. I think he's a stress cooker. It's very nice of you to check in with everyone. I had to make sure everyone was okay. I used up a lot of my healing salves, but that's what they're there for. I'm not happy to use them, but I'm glad I was prepared. May I request something? Go ahead. Do you maybe have a drink in your repertoire that could assist someone in a situation like mine? Your drinks are powerful. I like something that would make me tougher, while also replenishing my social energy. I think I'm all done with helping out for now, but a drink like that would be a real game changer in case something like this happens again. I don't think I have a recipe for that yet, but don't worry, I've already got an idea. Recipe unlocked, 1,000 wins? But even without such a drink, I'm sure people would be very thankful for your presence. Well, they weren't mad about it, at least. Though I sort of feared people aren't really as concerned as I thought they'd be. When I saw the stars fall, I thought for sure the world was gonna end. Yes, I recall. You were right about it wouldn't, of course, but I thought people would be a little bit more freaked out about the lack of a night sky. But everyone just seemed to be okay with it. I asked one of my sisters about it, and she said, "Who cares? Some wide-eyed adventurer will surely put them back up at one point. Let's worry about replanting these tomatoes." I don't even know if you could put them back. You can never put back what's lost. But you can always replace it with something new. I'm not sure you can replace the stars, or if you should approach lost that way. It's all a matter of perspective. I wouldn't mind a bunch of trees in the night sky for a night change. Right, but it still would be nicer if some things would just stay the same. They never do. I'm just happy everyone is okay. Did you check on Lynn yet? She should be hacking my terrace to pieces outside. I did, outside, on your definitely not hacked up terrace. Just out of curiosity, do you own any wood glue? It was nice to see that she's okay too. I was a little worried she would just leave and never talk to me again. So it was nice watching her train Melly with so much enthusiasm, and to catch up a bit, that too. She tried to rope me into their greatsword training. Did you accept? I'm not really a sword kind of elf, but it was fun to watch her teach Melly. She's very sweet. Indeed. And I was just relieved to see Carolyn doing alright. And she was relieved about Mr. Dragon. And about you, I'm sure. Maybe. To celebrate our well-being despite the absurdity of the world, how about a drink? I would love a drink. Can I try out that new one I requested? 1,000 wins, was it? In case I run into more people in need of help on the way back. I'm sure I'll find just the right thing. Alright, let's see what this new recipe looks like. Alright, so this drink is called 1,000 Winds. Swept up in 1,000 winds, you become as charming and elusive as their elemental messengers. Somehow that feels exactly like resting on a tropical island, enjoying a refreshing drink and pleasant company. Its airy swirls are perfect for avoiding unwanted questions. You know, I'm glad we're unlocking more recipes. Making the same thing over and over was starting to get annoying. Okay, so this one has 1 star in agility, aka dexterity. Has 2 stars in defense. So 1, 2, and then it has 3 stars of charisma. Wait, hang on. Did I read that wrong? think I read that wrong. He didn't hold up the sign. Hang on. We're gonna restart over. Okay, so it's, let's try 1, 2, and then 1 of this, and then 1, 2. He didn't hold up the sign. Huh. Maybe I'm reading this wrong. Alright. Yeah, it has 1 of agility, 3 of charisma, and 2 defense. Okay, maybe we do the charisma first. Oh, you know what? It's probably supposed to be infused with something. Hang on. No one does that. That one does that. That one does that. That one does that. That one does that. We'll try it with the feather. There we go. Maybe the feather is supposed to help. Alright, so 1, 2. Okay. And then 1, 2. Hey, there it goes. It was just missing the feather. There we go. A breezy drink inspired by you and your kindness. Thank you. Your drinks are still the highlight of my day. She makes the best drinks, right? There. Okay. Really? Do you actually think that? Or is that this thing where you don't want to be nice? People seem to do that a lot for some reason. They taste good. As good as things can taste when you're, me. Well said. Thanks. By the way, I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Fable. I'm an elf, and a ranger, and I come here a lot. They are also an incredibly courageous and capable hero. That's not true. Not yet. I'm working on it. Being a hero, I mean. Why? Because I dream of adventure and all the wonderfully exciting things it can bring. Ugh. Okay. I gotta be honest, guys. My throat is really taking a beating from doing all this reading out loud. And it doesn't help that I'm slightly sick. So, I think we're going to go ahead and just call it here. Did it save? Okay. Make sure it's saved one more time. There we go. Alright. We will continue this the next time that we stream Tavern Talk, where hopefully I don't have a sore throat and I'm not hacking up my guts. For this live stream, I'm not going to raid anybody because I don't have the energy right now. I'm just going to go probably chillax for a while. I apologize. But thank you guys for tuning into this live stream. I hope you enjoyed Tavern Talk. Tune in tomorrow where hopefully I'm feeling better. Thank you. You guys have a great night.